All right, now before I got into actually recording this footage, I was so excited to get to work that I did not record any intro to this video. But this is a day in the life video, a great example of what it's like being a supplier rep working directly with your distributor to get impactful execution into your #1 retailer. One of my best sales reps sold ahead of time these massive displays in our Walmarts, and I went out and made sure that all POS was ordered and that we touched up and made these displays look as best as they possibly could to attract the consumer and make sure that we were getting the most sales as possible out of each display. Now, that's not to say that we didn't run into a few snags on the way, but you'll have to watch every single store that we stopped into to actually see what I'm talking about. Overall, this was a great day in the trade and we got a lot of stuff accomplished. Hopefully this will help you understand a little bit more of what it's like to become an elite vendor.
All right, we have kind of a lot going on in this store. So we have a half stack base, which I have some plans for. I have this corner piece we're using 12 ounce is on rollback, so 12 ounce singles. I have a couple of shippers that we're gonna use for this. At least that's the plan. Headers for said shippers. I accidentally ordered a whole bunch of these, so they're gonna go on the bollard as you walk in. Let's see what else we got. We have Flirt and Monster 12 ounce sidekicks. And we have a whole bunch of this new POS that goes on the side of those 12 ounce sidekicks. Have to do some arts and crafts. Have to grab your own zip ties. Make sure you have 4 per piece. Let's see, oh, base wrap. Gotta get some base wrap. Red, white, blue base wrap. Tape for base wrap. Take my backpack, which I have case cards and all that good stuff in there. So. There's plenty of these, we get it. Don't worry, I'm not gonna throw it away. There's one over here I can put it on. All right. Do you need this for another store or you wanna keep it or throw it? Okay. Does Caesar like it out of the boxes like this or what's up? I'm not a huge fan of how that looks out like that. That'll look good on the sides, right? To kind of hide what's behind here. I ordered 4, and then I have 16 ounce ones for Culebra. Do you want them on the sides like that, or do you want them, that's gonna affect how we tie it in? Because I have the corner too, I have that calls to roll back. Do it the way you want to do it. All right, dude. Just a bunch of loose cans on the ground. Gotta love it. So if we center them on the stack base, and I still come out with the shippers, I think. Put these in the back, long ways. This is how we tie it in now. Shippers on the sides, and then that's how we'll tie the cases for the display. What's up, man? If you guys are good with me having loose cans all over the place on the floor. Thank you. So I actually don't mind this. I think we might have a change of plans here. Maybe not. Hi there, how are you? What's up, man? We've seen each other before. All right, we got this touched up. I think it's a perfectly good looking display. I'd like to have green and white on this display, but America, who's gonna argue with America? Next stop is gonna be our awesome media box. Boom. Y'all remember this one, right? All right. Seventh strip to the car. Got some channel strips for this guy. And then I'll just have a rollback sign right here. Thank you for joining Arts and Crafts with Wesley. Mucho mejor, mijo. Last stop is going to be our Flirt. are on rollback. Gotta get that communicated. Shadow box still looks decent. On these shared coolers, we have flirt at the bottom. I've got strips for that. All right, so we still have this sidekick in here. We need to update the graphics on it. Looks good though. Normally I'd use a blade, but I got scissors, so. All right, I'm gonna drop off this POS for the side stack for our boy. There he is. What's up, dude? I got you some POS. All right, dope. So I'll just put it on here. I got you a red, white, and blue case card and then this base wrap. You can put some of this red, white, and blue on that sidekick too, just so it can be multiple places and in the ultra cooler. Just so we can get it cold, you feel me? And if you don't mind sending a picture of it. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm about to go update the POS on the shared energies too. Yeah, just because we have red, white, and blue now, and then have these little strips. We have a cooler 2 version that's all 12 ounce, but I would say we have an incremental cooler that's all 12 ounce anyways. Let's get stuff that we're trying to move out, you know what I mean? And we can use our cooler 2, shared energy cooler, as kind of a flex. Like with like is all I ask. The number 1 cooler though, we want to make it just look like the pod. The one that gets shopped the most, right? The one that's like the self-check, that's the one that people pass the most. We want to set that as our number 1. And then that second one, as long as we have core in there, we just merchandise like with like, make it make sense to the consumer, make them want to shop it. The QR code's still gonna be on the menu static, so you should be able to see everything there. All right, this is our last display stop, and we have to book it because I have a set of shadow boxes that I have to set up in another Walmart. It's been a very Walmart-centric day today, but I cannot slow down. This one's gonna go kind of fast, and I just have to focus on the task at hand and can't really focus on the details too much because I have competing priorities here. All right. Working with the space that we have, I think we made that look pretty good. All right, so we made it to the last store, but I think we ran out of time. I did want to do it, but then I found this 8-ball in the parking lot of the Walmart, and I asked it, should I take any more time in the trade today? And yeah, you can see right here, my sources say no. Can't argue with the 8-ball.